Good morning, Wasteland. Here, QC War Chief with the Minutemen Legacy. Uh, I want to talk about something which is quite the problem inside the game, which is scamming. So many scammers, so many scams, so many people get scammed. Uh, and there is no big solution for that except having a legit and balanced trade system, which would be simple in my opinion, but I feel like sometimes Bethesda wants to have drama inside the game, which doesn't surprise me. But anyway, there's multiple way to spot scammers. There is usually not much kind of scams, and there is a few way to go around. Essentially you have to be smart about the whole thing, because we're online, we don't know those people. We hope for the best in a trade of an item which is virtual, but still we have some. We like the item, we like to have the other one. So when we have a verbal contract, a trade, and we get scammed, it's really getting annoying in life as in game. So essentially, the game had a lot of problem with duplication. This comes from the passing game, from the release. The scams concern most importantly the most rarest item. I'm talking about Legacies, I'm talking about Fashnacht Mask. These items are worth a lot on the market. For some reason, like the Fashnacht Mask, I don't understand. This is just cosmetic, for Christ's sake. But anyway, if people wants to pay that, it's all. So for an example on the market, if you trade bloodied explosive weapon, you see a bloodied explosive weapon energy. There is a really good chance that is a scam. So if I'm a scammer, I will not use my main account to scam, which makes no sense. You jeopardize the whole thing. Losing my account, losing the Minutemen would it costs too much for me. So in the meantime, I'm absolutely no scammer. But on the process, I learned how to spot those scammers. Usually they use a fake account or a really new account, a second one which doesn't have a lot of experience, neither posts publication inside their profile, have a few friends. This is good example. So for me, this is for people that play baseball. This is strike one. Something is wrong, especially if the guy knows that he's talking about bloodied explosive weapons. So that's definitely not a new guy. So something is wrong. So you can ask yourself some questions if you spot that. So technically, this is the fake account or the second one, which has a low XP. There is also the publicated post that could give you a good example. You see what the guy is doing inside the game. Is he a legit player, or he's just trading constantly and I'm not sure if he go forward with the trade? But anyway, this is I would say strike two. And also the friends is technically, I would say, the last. The gamer tag, the friends in general, what they post if you want to scout around. That will give you a nice idea if you're about to trade your greatest item to a scammer and lose it on the process. So that would be strike three. And no, I'm not going any forward with that trade, what they post if you want to scout around. That will give you a nice idea if you're about to trade your greatest item to a scammer and lose it on the process. So that would be strike three. And no, I'm not going any forward with that trade if I'm not having a courier. Couriers are the way to go around the whole thing, the whole problem that we have. So it's either be smart or you go straight for a courier, you don't take any chance, and you don't ask yourself too much question. But that's gonna cost you a certain amount of money, of caps, sorry. And these couriers are findable inside usually Facebook. There's probably a few on Discord. There is on Xbox also. I know a few. I don't use any of these because for For some reason I farm my own material, and except for maybe legacies. I'm not trading much items except giving the stuff away. You guys know me a little bit. So the problem we have is the broken system. I surely hope Bethesda will do something about this, but we'll have probably to wait a little bit for that. I'm pretty sure they have other plans in mind. You'll have to stay smart concerning pretty much all trades. Use the vendors and keep your legacies and your greatest legendary bloodied junkies, faster fire rate, two-shot explosive, pretty much everything. You don't want to lose your great weapon, guys, for a stupid trade. We only count on, I would say, thrust and I don't have the word for that. Staying smart and aware that these people could scam us quite easily. Don't go first, wait for the other guy to go first and be a gentleman and make a nice trade with them. Respect the word that you've took before, and who knows, maybe you'll make a good friend with a guy and a future good trader. You know, as example, I'm using a bloodied explosive Gatling gun at the moment. This is not Legacies, but this gun worth a lot and is really useful also. As you can see, I'm pretty much one-shotting everything except Gutsies. I don't want to lose that weapon. This is one weapon I really love. So there is no way I'm gonna trade that for Legacies. And if somebody, if it's a random that I don't know, if it's my friend Buddha, yeah, I will put it at 5 minutes before he does, because I know that if he crashes, he'll come back and he'll bring me the gun. This is the difference between randoms and friends. If you trade with friends, it's a lot different. So hopefully we'll get a better trade system eventually, and this problem will be solved. But as usual, when one problem is solved in this game, there is more to come after. But anyway, guys, I surely hope that this small talk helped you understand what is the scamming inside the game, how easily it is to get caught just because you want the weapon. If you have doubt, don't go forward. Follow the small principle I have, which is strike 1, 2, 3. And no, I don't go any forward with that. And usually, to be honest, sometimes at strike 1 or strike 2 I stop and I don't dig any further. I just don't go with the trade. It's much more easier like that, and my great item stays in my inventory. So this has been a pleasure, guys. I sure hope that this helped you, and we'll see you soon inside the wasteland for either queen fights or some more fun together within the Minutemen Legacies. So it's QC Warchief. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Please subscribe if you like the video, and I'll make more for sure. There's so many stuff to deal with inside that game, so we'll be seeing each other for sure. Have a good one, everybody.